Okay, welcome to our Tuesday night Emerald Mastermind call. If you guys are just logging on for the first time, this is, really open for new coaches or Emerald coaches that are kind of new that are wanting to learn more of the basics, grow their businesses, get to a sturdy Emerald so you can start getting that team cycle bonus and accumulating more income. And tonight we are going to talk about Success Club because it's super important. It is a direct reflection of how our business is growing. It's basically a point earning system that rewards you consistently for participating in the activities designed to help you grow your business. And those activities are inviting, personal development, and what's the other one? Product of the product. So the reward system, like I said, is based on points. And the way you earn points is through challenge pack sales. And it used to be just Shakeology on Home Direct sales, but now it can be Shakeology on Home Direct. It can be a Shakeology Boost bundle on Home Direct, or a Performance Line bundle. So basically, it has to be 90 PV worth of Home Direct to get 1 point. And PV, just to recap, is personal volume points. Every item in the Team Beachbody shop has some kind of personal volume value associated with it. So 90 points on Home Direct gets you that 1 point, and a challenge pack, which is a fitness program and Shakeology in one, gets you 2 points. We want to try to get to 5 points every single month. This gets us into Success Club 5. And, I'm not even following what's on that tab, Carrie. But getting into Success Club 5, it's just a really good, this business is all about setting goals. You should be setting this very important goal every month, because it's going to, like I said at the beginning, it's a direct reflection of how your business is growing. When you're hitting Success Club 5, you're getting that, not only are you earning from the challenge pack sale and the Shakeology sale itself, you're also accumulating a residual income every single month. So for a new coach that comes in and hits Success Club 5 in their first month, that pays for your Shakeology. And then every month from then on out is just, money in your bank account. Your income is starting to grow. You are, hitting Success Club means you are putting people in your challenge group. You're changing a lot of lives. You're recruiting coaches to join your team. You're sharing the opportunity. Your business is gonna grow. Me and Carrie have an upline, Summer Tucker, who built her multi-million-dollar business on hitting Success Club 5 every single month. In how many years has she been a coach?
Over 5.
5, 6 years. So, okay, who has the pen?
I love it.
Gisela.
I do that all the time.
That was so funny.
Sorry.
It's okay. Let's see. Okay, so does everyone understand what Success Club is now? 2 points for every challenge pack, 1 point for every Shakeology on Home Direct, 1 point for every Performance Boost bundle, 1 point for every I said that wrong. Performance Line bundle, and 1 point for every Shakeology Boost bundle. Where's the chat? Okay, so no questions. Okay, let's see. So,
are you going to get into the 2 lifetime points for any one person?
Oh yeah, that's important. So yeah, if you sell a challenge pack to somebody and you get 2 points for that person, that's the only time you're going to get 2 points for that person. Same with, wait, so if you, I don't know the answer to this. If you sell Shakeology to somebody,
Yep.
you get 1 point. If they buy a challenge pack later, do you get one more point? Okay, yeah, so 2 points per person ever.
Lifetime.
Lifetime, yeah, that's right.
Unless they have a spouse or...
Yeah, they can make another account. So
that's kind of silly though. If it's the challenge pack, on-demand challenge pack. The question was, is there points for on-demand signups?
Only if it's the club challenge pack.
Yep.
Yeah. So there is a club challenge pack where they get access to on demand and they get Shakeology with it. And you do get 2 points for that, but not just a plain club membership. We only get 15% commission off of every club membership every time it's billed quarterly. Okay, so I had like a little outline somewhere around here.
Can I ask a question real quick?
Sure. Yeah.
If somebody buys the refresh, but they haven't bought a challenge pack or Shakeology, could you get points from them?
If the refresh is a challenge pack.
Okay, I know, but if they bought refresh, but then they want to buy a challenge pack
and then they want
now,
Yeah, but the refresh they bought, was it a challenge pack?
No, it was just a refresh.
Yeah. If they just buy any product and then they decide down the road, I think I'm ready for a challenge pack, you get 2 points. And you always get commission from that one customer, but you can only get 2 points from them.
Okay. Okay, thanks.
You're welcome. I'm glad you made it home safely from Atlanta. Okay. So let's see. So
and something that seems so obvious now to me looking back, because I've made Success Club non-negotiable. The points go back to 0 every first of the month. And I didn't realize that when I first started coaching. I'm like, oh my gosh, we start over every month. Like it was just something that seems silly now to think of, but
yeah,
I'll go to 0.
My heart still races on the first when I wake up and check my online office and I see 0. I'm like, but then you gather yourself, and something super important, you guys, set yourself up to like balls to the wall, hit success. Can I say that? Hit Success Club at the beginning of the month. The reason why is you have all of the rest of the month to set yourself up for the next month. You see how that works? Like if you're rushing to if you've just waited all month and like there's 24 hours left in the month and you think, okay, I know 3 people I'm going to go invite and hit Success Club in the wee hours of the night, then you kind of like end up doing the same thing the next month. So if you make this your number one focus, day 1 of the month, it's January 12th right now. So we're not too far into the month. It's not too late. You set yourself up better as far as timing goes for the next month. So I always I tell myself I'm going to hit Success Club 5 by the 5th. When I was a new coach, it was Success Club 5 by the 10th and Success Club 10 by the 15th, or Success Club, that's such a hard word to say, 10 by the 20th. Really, write that down and write your contact list next to that goal on your sheet of paper, on your spreadsheet, whatever. I don't know. I just really encourage you to write it all out to give it that energy.
And something that I did when I first started that was really simple is I just had like a plain sheet of paper like this, and I had that out on my desk. So when I was having conversations and whatnot, the name would go on the paper as a Success Club prediction. Like if I had gotten to the point where I was talking to a person about a program, they're really interested, or or they had some type of objection, but they're really interested and they need it, and they have all those needs that we can fill with the challenge pack. I just put them on a list that was called Success Club Predictions. And so I would follow up that first week of that next month and be like, and let them know what was happening for sales and things like that. And it just made it really, really easy, because I always had that list of people that were ready, but just not quite ready yet. So that was an easy way to start every month.
Yeah. So if you're sitting there thinking like, okay, so it's a direct reflection of growing my business, that's not enough incentive for me, although it should be. There are a lot of other great benefits of hitting Success Club. One is the big Success Club trip we spent all night last night talking about. It's in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and you can hit Success Club every month. Success Club 5, helping 3 people every month, and get that trip paid for the spring of next year. And we would love to see you there. So, make that a goal of yours, register for it on the 19th and hit Success Club every month and go. We also get lots of recognition. You get invited to exclusive parties at Beachbody events. You get fun prizes and swag and all kinds of stuff every month for hitting Success Club. What else do you get? Oh, you get what?
Bobbleheads.
You get bobbleheads. You get, if you are Emerald and you're hitting Success Club, you get free leads from Beachbody, people that sign up and they need coaches. Beachbody gives them to you. And if you hit Success Club 10, they give you paying leads, meaning people that sign up and they buy things, and you get commission and you get those people. And that's pretty awesome. So, okay. Earn once a lifetime opportunity, blah, blah, blah.
And how do you qualify for Success Club? Did you already mention that?
No. Okay. So to qualify for Success Club, to get all of those rewards and benefits, you do have to be on 90 PV of Home Direct. That's either a Shakeology order, the Boost, or the Performance line. But if you're hitting Success Club, that's getting paid for. So, and Shakeology is so good, and we should be drinking it and sharing it and being a product of the product anyway. But yeah, you need the 90 PV, and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. That's it.
And then also, I know we talked about 1 point for Home Direct and 2 points for a challenge pack, and how they're 2 lifetime points. And I don't know how many of you have, signed up using the $40 payment to sign up, and that's fine. Coaches that you sign on can do that also. The best bang for your buck is obviously a challenge pack, and I would never recommend or lead with the $40 sign up unless I knew a particular situation, because we can get our money back and all that kind of stuff with the challenge pack. But anyways, if a person signs up, let's say $40, they never bought anything from you before, or they bought stuff but never anything on Home Direct or a challenge pack, once they sign up, they still have 31 days to buy Shakeology or a challenge pack, and you would still receive those points, just as if they were a customer, or just as if they were a client of yours. So that's something to keep in mind too. I know that some people do sign up with the $40. I didn't have that option when I signed up to get that $40 reimbursed, because I already bought a challenge pack. I know a lot of people do that too. But just something to keep in mind. If it's within that 31-day window, you can also get points for the new coaches. Are you answering questions?
Yeah. Christina was asking, Christian asked, she thought it was 50 PV. So 50 personal volume points makes a coach active, and that can come from personal purchases or your customers. I told her, for example, her husband does not have to have 90 PV on HD because there's no need for him to qualify for Success Club at this point of running her business. But for her to keep Emerald, because she has 2 personally sponsored coaches, he will need 50 PV to stay active. Does that make sense?
Exactly.
But for Christian, if she wants to qualify for Success Club, which she has to because she's in her 3rd month of Success Starters, yay! We need to talk about that too. She needs 90 PV of Home Direct.
Yeah. So that's where I got confused too when I first started. The letters like PV, which is personal volume. Personal volume means your own order or customer's order. For Success Club, it's Home Direct. You just need to make sure it's your personal Home Direct. And I would just get confused over that. So just to clarify that.
Yeah.
So personal volume is to be active, but to receive Success Club perks, it's 90 on Home Direct. That is yours.
Right. So Success Starters, if you hit Success Club in your first 3 full consecutive months of being a coach, a new coach, you get a free ticket to Summit, which is huge. Everyone, what?
And it's your first 3 full months. So like if somebody signs on right now, they still can get a Success Club starter recognition and perk of a free Summit ticket if they're in February, March, and April.
Right.
So that's neat. I didn't know that when I first heard this new program.
Yeah. So if you don't know what Summit is, it's like our annual, it's like the event of events to go to. We'll all be there. You work out with everybody, you work out with the celebrity trainers, you go to workshops and you learn, best practices of top coaches on how to grow your business. And there's personal development speakers and there's a lot of shopping. Just it's a great experience and something very beneficial to you and your business.
And the keynote speakers are worth the ticket themselves. Like they really are. People pay that kind of money just to listen to the keynote presenters.
Yeah. And Carrie and I are going to have a team party. Just saying.
Yeah, we are. And like, I didn't know we were like the coolest people for doing that either last year. We had lots of other teams jealous.
Yeah. That means we have to do it bigger this year.
I know. Bigger and better every year. I still think Wild Horse.
Yeah, I think we should rent out the whole thing this time.
Me too.
Okay.
Back on track.
Yeah. Okay. So we did have a couple of questions. So everyone understands what Success Club is and how very important it is to hit it. Like this is the number 1 goal.
Right. And
go ahead.
If some people are learners, like they need to read it again. And I know I was like that. Read, watch, listen, write, read, watch. Like there's so much stuff in the first 3 months to wrap your head around. And it is overwhelming. And if you want to go back to this without having to watch the whole video and just skim through the facts, you go to the incentives and rewards tab in your online office and just scroll down to Success Club. Again, that's incentives and rewards. It's a big tab right on the top of your online office and just scroll down to Success Club.
Yeah.
And read over these.
Oh, and you get Success Club points not only from customers, you sign up with challenge packs and Home Direct orders, you also get them from coaches that sign up with challenge packs or Home Direct orders that join your team. So, yeah.
Okay, so someone just asked a great question that I think we need to talk about. It says, Summit is sold out for those who did not hit Success Starter in the first 3 months and get a free ticket, correct? And then the answer was yes, which is kind of true. However, you can get on the wait list. And every single person last year that was on the wait list for Summit got a personal invite because it's so cheap to sign up for Summit, but when things start happening and we get closer to the date, life happens for a lot of people and they're not able to go, or maybe they started off as a coach and all invested, and by the time Summit rolls around for whatever reason, they're not really in it anymore. So a lot of people do come off that registration, and you just want to obviously push for Success Club starters if you're still in that ballpark, and you can do that, but also get on the wait list if you're not already on it.
Do you know the exact dates of Summit?
The 20.
The 21st?
Yep, you're right. Yep.
And it's like 4 days long.
Yep. It's Thursday the 21st, the 22nd, 23rd, and then we all depart on that Sunday, the 24th.
Yeah.
July.
Yeah. So we had a couple of questions up here that don't have to do with Success Club, but they do have to do with how you hit it. And that's inviting and making conversations. And Amy asks, the biggest hurdle I'm trying to overcome is going from small talk to the pitch. I don't like to think of it as the pitch, you know? That sounds like car salesman to me. But there is a point in your conversation where you do just have to move to the invite. But the most important part of the conversation is the relationship building part itself. When you're talking to somebody, make sure you ask about them. Make sure, you're having what you called small talk. You move into asking them about their goals. Sometimes it doesn't flow that way, and you'll, maybe you'll message someone and say, hey, how's it going? And they'll say blah, blah, blah. And they'll say, how's it going with you? What are you doing these days? And you'll just start to talk about your challenge group, or, hey, I'm doing great. I'm actually got into this coaching thing. I have a great challenge group going this month. You could tell them a little bit about it. And then you could use the referral approach, asking them if they know anybody that would like to join, asking them, if it's something they'd be interested in. But you have to make that move. I know it seems like you beat around the bush forever, but the longer you do that, the less interested they're going to be. Sometimes people are like, okay, can you get to the point? And that's okay. It's okay to do that as long as you sound genuine before you do it. I hate it when and I get people that sell to me, Nerium or there's just a slew of them. And their first message is, hi, how are you doing? Your family looks great. Hope your move is going well. I just want to tell you that I'm doing this group and blah, 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 blah. I'm like,
awful, right?
Yeah. So
it doesn't feel good. Their intention. I mean, we're in a relationship marketing company. Our focus is the relationship, and our focus cannot be off the relationship. If we go into a conversation with an agenda, then they're going to feel it. And naturally, yes, we want to build our team with people that we're excited to be around and that lift people up and all those good things. But approaching, like, even if someone to approach you and say, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired by what you're doing, I have this group I want you to be part of, it's still just like there needs to be patience.
And that's actually a really good point and a really good invite. Just telling somebody, hey, I was thinking about you because you're such an inspiration to people on Facebook. Maybe they're already posting about their fitness. Maybe they're making a new change. Tell them that. Just say, I just want to, I want to invite you to what I'm doing because I think you would be fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually very flattering. Like if somebody told me that, I would be like, okay, tell me more,
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's just fear that's holding me back from the invite, but it shouldn't feel that way. If you're really taking it slow, making, don't ramble off your entire paragraph, break it down little sentences at a time. Just send them one line. Exactly. Hey, how's it going? That's it. Wait for them to respond. Yeah. So hopefully that helps.
And I even bounce ideas off of Megan about this. You guys can obviously bounce ideas off of your sponsor or off of the team page. That's a great resource to use. Because I myself, even when like after a long day, sometimes I'm just not thinking, and I know that it's an important person that I'm talking with. Maybe it's a dream teamer or whatnot. I'll shoot Megan a message and just be like, I can't narrow this down. Like, this is like new coach stuff that I just can't wrap my head around. And she's like, yeah, the first paragraph, shoot that over. Save the other two for the responses. And I'm like, duh, like, exactly. Keep it simple and talk in your message for as long as you would in real life.
Right. And, if you don't get to the invite, some people, it just doesn't feel right. That's okay. But make up for that one with 3 more, because that's how this works. You have to keep doing it. And the person that you didn't quite get to the invite with, at least you started that conversation. You are now relevant in their life.
And you're going to show up in their life.
Right. If you stay consistent in social media, you're going to show up in their life. And they're going to come around. It happens all the time.
Someone says, is it strange to just start sending out friend requests to start making new friendships?
Nope. Not for us. It isn't.
Like, I go on Facebook and I'm like, who can I be friends with today? Am I like 3 to 5 people? It sounds weird, right? Like, if you told me literally, what, 3.5 years ago now, Megan? Maybe? No, not even 3 years ago. That I was going to find a friend over social media that I felt like was family, I would have said, you guys are nuts. You're crazy. That's what weird people do. Right. And now I'm like, some of the closest people in my life, and I'm so thankful for the hearts that have been brought into my life, were all because of social media and simple friend requests.
Right.
So,
yeah. I mean, it's social media.
Yeah. And she says she's stuck in her warm market, which, I mean, another way, if you feel like that, is always asking for referrals within your warm market and then friend requesting those people. So at least you have that degree of connection.
Yeah, it's like people at arm's reach. And that's what it starts to move into. You start with your warm market, then you start to see like people you know of but never have spoken to. And then it just starts reaching further and further and further. And if you're working your like page, you're going to bring in all those new people you've never seen or heard of before too. I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Christina has a question that often came up. I like the idea to add new friends, but it freaks me out to let strangers see my private post. Any advice about this?
You can put them on a restricted list.
That's one way. Or you can even edit each individual post to who your audience is. I very recently, after a lot of, what do they call that? I didn't want to. I didn't really want to. I just recently set my personal page to public just because I was at a point where that makes sense. And I think the sooner you do that, the sooner you'll see like interaction going up and referrals happening. And for me, because I'm different than Megan's very much like page driven. I'm very much personal page driven. I think we have a nice balance there. That's one of the options you can have, is just editing your post and which one you want the world to see and which ones you don't.
Yeah, for sure. There was another question at the beginning. It's about a cycle bonus, and I was gonna try to save like Emerald for next week, but
we're getting, I mean, it's 9:30.
Yeah.
To value everyone's time and what they committed to this call. Maybe just end on a note about what cycle bonus is.
Yeah, her question is, she's confused about it. How do I receive it? What do I need besides being Emerald? That's it. You need to be Emerald. And you need your, obviously 50 PV to be an active coach or Emerald coach. But you want to be an Emerald and qualify for Success Club. So make sure you're on your Shakeology, and be an Emerald and hit Success Club so you can get your customer leads from Beachbody as well.
Right.
But yeah, basically a team cycle bonus is when you go Emerald, you get this new earning potential where you're earning off of the productivity of your entire team below you, whether it's personally sponsored coaches or not. That's it in short. So we're going to go over that next week because I don't want to confuse everybody too much. Information overload.
Right. It's the reward system basically from the company that they give you these rewards, which is in money, and it's based on as you're growing a team.
Right.
So as you grow a team, you're compensated for that.
Yeah. Starts out really small, and then if you stay consistent with growing a team, it ends up being very big. It does. I mean, it happens. It's weird. Like, I remember being an Emerald, like new diamond, and I was like, God, my team cycle bonus is so inconsistent. I just stayed consistent, recruiting 2 to 5 coaches every month, hitting Success Club every month. And then all of a sudden, like, my paychecks just started getting bigger. And I was like, I don't think this is from my commission, from my sales. And I'm just not a numbers person. So it took me a while to figure out, like, oh, that's the team cycle bonus. That's gross.
Right. We'll talk about it next week. But essentially, you start and you're just earning 25% commission from the company for any product that you sell. And then and you're 100% that. And then that percentage starts to switch. And what Megan's saying, that she's not good with numbers, our percentage now is probably 5-10% commission of what we bring in, and 90-95% of the productivity of our team. It's a big shift. You stay consistent.
Yeah.
And the first $14 is the best.
Okay. So does anyone have any more questions about Success Club? We touched a little bit on inviting. Seriously. Oh, go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. When you're talking to people, you have no clue who they are. That I just stare at the computer and I have no idea what to say to them. People I know, so easy. People I don't know, I don't have a clue.
So where did this person come from?
Just adding them. I have 50 mutual friends.
I'm trying to see who I'm talking to. Who is
this?
It's
Christian.
This is Christian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, where are you? I'm like looking for you.
It's a picture.
It's a picture.
Oh, you're hiding. Okay, so it's a new person. Okay, for my new people, maybe, I don't know what you do, Carrie, but I just start conversations with them to begin with. And I kind of left it at that because I was so consistent in social media that they always ended up asking me questions. Okay. I was so, I think it's important to make a first impression on your personal profile of what you're doing over on a like page. If you work mainly off a like page, make sure your cover photo says who you are, what you do. You've tagged your like page in your About Me section, because people do that. They start to snoop, especially if, you're messaging someone you don't know. They're going to be like, who is this person? They're going to snoop.
That's our first reaction, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's exactly what I do. When somebody messages me and I'm like, who is this girl? I go check them out. And so that just started to happen. So I think really this is the point where you treat it like a business, and everything you have on your social media profile. I'm not saying like go out and have a photo shoot, but make your cover photo something
maybe
that portrays, that portrays who you are, what you're doing, what you're about. Tag your your like page in your About Me section. Share your post from your like page on your personal page every now and then, so people do know you're about health and fitness and helping people start a healthy lifestyle. So that's how I did it.
Okay.
Just starting those conversations and making yourself relevant in their life. And sometimes those conversations, they'll start to ask you anyway. And then, for me, it was easier for me to reach out to people who liked my like page or that were commenting, because we had some common ground. Like, they were obviously there because they liked what they were seeing. My story of me going through a healthy journey, a lifestyle change, that kind of thing. So it was easy to start a conversation based off of that. Like, hey, you must have some goals, or, you must love health and fitness. What goals are you working on? That was an easy in for me.
Okay.
And then if you can see their page, a good one is, going to their most recent posts on Facebook and just asking them something about that too. Because people like to talk about themselves, and part of this, and I'm not being rude about it, is listening,
Right.
So,
okay.
Listening to find what needs we can fill, rather.
Yeah.
That work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay.
Do we have a challenge group starting later this month?
Okay, so for me, I run 30-day challenge groups. I'm starting to do it for just new coaches now, so they can, a lot of people come on and they want to work on themselves first. So I do 30-day challenge groups for them, to get their feet wet with running a challenge group, so they can wrap their mind around how it works. They can invite their challengers, if they have any, to it. That's what I do now. And then I have a separate group. It's just ongoing for my customers only. So that's another way you can do it, is just have one big accountability group where you just kind of post every day. So Carrie, do you have any?
Yep. Every month I have a Shakeology challenge. It's usually the first or second Tuesday of the month. That's going right now, and those are 5 to 10 days. And then also have an ongoing resolutions group that coaches can add their clients and whatnot. It's new coaches from me, and then coaches that want to add their clients to it, and that will be like a quarterly group. And then you have a hammer and chisel team group. That's it. That's what I have for fitness groups right now.
Yeah.
An ongoing 21-day fix, but that one's kind of, they run their course.
Yeah. That's why I always do. Last year and now for the new coaches, I do 30-day ones. But you can do challenge groups however you want. It's something to keep simple. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink anything in this business. You'll get stuck.
Primarily because of.
Whoops.
It was a TV.
That was yours?
Yeah. I'm at my parents' house still. I move into my house on Thursday. Yay. Okay.